My Karen boss tried to have intimacy with me, so I reported and got her fired. This is a bit of a wild one, but here we go. I, 25M, used to work at a mid-sized company in an administrative role. My boss, Karen, 40SF, not her real name, was a textbook example of entitlement. She loved to micromanage, take credit for everyone's work, and throw tantrums if things didn't go her way. At first, I figured she was just difficult, but things took a turn when she started making inappropriate comments about my appearance. She'd say things like, "You clean up well," or "It's nice to have some eye candy around here." I brushed it off as awkward attempts at humor, but then it escalated. Karen started finding excuses to be alone with me in her office. She'd accidentally brush up against me or place her hand on my arm for way too long. One day, she cornered me in the break room and straight up said, "You know, if you played your cards right, you could get a promotion and maybe a little more." I was shocked. I tried to laugh it off and told her I wasn't interested, but she didn't back down. Over the next few weeks, her behavior became more aggressive. She'd text me late at night, send me suggestive emails, and even threatened to make my life very difficult if I didn't reciprocate. At this point, I knew I had to act. I started documenting everything: texts, emails, and even recorded a few of our interactions. In my state, it's legal to record conversations without the other party's consent. I also confided in a trusted coworker who had witnessed some of Karen's behavior and agreed to back me up. When I felt I had enough evidence, I went straight to HR. I laid everything out, including the recordings, and made it clear I wasn't comfortable working under Karen anymore. To their credit, HR took the complaint seriously. They launched an investigation and placed Karen on leave during the process. A few weeks later, I was called into a meeting where HR informed me that Karen had been terminated. They apologized for what I had gone through and even offered me a transfer to a different department with a pay bump as a goodwill gesture. The fallout was messy. Karen apparently tried to sue the company for wrongful termination, but with all the evidence I provided, her case didn't go anywhere. As for me, I'm still at the company and enjoying my new role. It was a stressful experience, but I'm glad I stood up for myself. No job is worth putting up with that kind of behavior. What do you think, Reddit? Have you ever dealt with something like this?